So, I've been thinking about doing a YouTube video for like so many things for like years now. And I almost did once, but I didn't like ever get around to it, I guess. Or I was just, yeah, it was a singing thing. I remember now it happened. And I'm really not that comfortable with like singing for people because I always feel like self-conscious about a lot of things I do. So I was like, yeah, scratch that, not happening. But since my video on Facebook ended up actually being quite hilarious, I guess, the one that I first posted, you guys can look that up. Random Facebook video. They suggested that I create a YouTube channel. So look what I did. I created a YouTube channel. And now I don't know what to talk about. So it's up to you to comment and tell me what topics I should cover in each video that I make. For starting, I'm just gonna start out by saying I go by Killer Cat, Killer Kitty, whatever. It changes sometimes. Usually it's Killer Kitty. Ninja Killer Kitty is like my Facebook thing. I don't remember how I created it. Just one day I created it. If you guys want to follow me on Facebook, in case you're not already on there, which any of you watching this now are just people from Facebook who saw that I created a YouTube channel. Sorry if I'm boring, but yeah, so it's Katana Killer Kitty. Yep. So I'm just being really random and I don't know like how to go about this, but I'm just gonna do random stuff, and if you don't like it, actually I hope you like it, but yeah. I'll do my best to respond to every comment, especially since I'm not like picturing a bunch of like subscribers. I doubt I'll get any. I'll probably get like 3 views, but that's good enough for me, I guess. It's better than nothing, you know? But the internet is full of surprises, so we'll see. I'm not like aiming for anything big. It's just gonna be a thing where I can post as many freaking videos as I want of like random stuff, because apparently I'm hilarious. Who knew? But maybe it's just my face. I'm sorry. I can't help it's my face. But first, a moment of silence for America and others who have lost their families, if they knew people who are being killed because the stereotypes of the Muslims now, because of that, the terrorists, or if they're even terrorists. Who knows the real story of what like really happened? There's a lot of conspiracies, but let's just all have a moment of thought about what happened in 9/11/2001, because a lot of people lost stuff there. I know a lot of you guys will like joke about it. When I was younger, I made jokes too. I'm not saying whether it's right or wrong. Everyone has their own like thing about jokes. That's your choice. I make abortion jokes even. I have a very crude sense of humor. I'm not gonna like probably put that on here because I know I'll get a lot of hate for that. So like I don't feel like getting a bunch of internet arguments, but let's just all have a moment of thought to just remember all the lives that are lost, all the family members that were lost, and all this aftermath of what had happened after that, because it was like a big thing. So just a moment to remember that, since it's 9/11, the 13th year after that happened. Alright, so in this video, I don't know how long my videos are going to averagely be. It's already like 3.5 minutes. My last one was like 8 minutes, and I don't know, like, it's just randomness. So, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's just an introduction thing. So, welcome to my channel, guys. I'm sorry if I'm boring. It's all up to you, though, if you want me to be interesting. Comment stuff out you want me to do. Like, I have to do the cinnamon challenge sometime, but I did that once, and I ended up puking on someone, because whenever I turned around to, like, puke in the sink, I did it with a friend, so she was already, like, hovered over in the sink, so I'm, like, about to die. Well, not die, but you know, like, you're about to, like, choke and puke and gag, and it is just nasty. And I mean, you literally could die from the cinnamon challenge because it like clumps up in your throat. But anyway, so I turn around to puke in the sink, and she's there, but you know, I had to puke, so it was like, bleh, and it just got all over here on her head and her hair and everything. It was so gross, but like so hilarious at the same time. I regret not having a video for that. But yeah, it was, yeah. So, I mean, the cinnamon challenge is actually quite dangerous, guys, but they tried doing the razor challenge first. I mean, I'd rather do challenges if it's gonna raise awareness for something like the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. even though I kind of refused to do that, and then my friend drove all the way up to my house just to dump it on me. Barely even got me, and then I wiped it all over her. But yeah, so there is a fun story. I have a lot of very interesting stories. If you guys ever want story times, I'll probably include like 1 or 2 in each video. Just a random story popped in because I have a lot of interesting stories. Stories about my dad too. My dad is a very interesting character. But yeah, so I think that's a good introductory video. I feel like I'm going to be very boring, but I guess if you guys find I'm hilarious, good. Just please do not, like, freeze on certain moments and capture pictures and be like, oh, look at her face, because I know I make a lot of crazy faces. I do make a lot of crazy faces. I think that's why I'm so funny. I don't know. I'm just, like, random. And the tireder I get, the weirder I get. And since it's kind of late for me, then I'm, like, getting a little weird, just a little. But I guess that's new energy. Yeah. So I don't know how this will go. But hi. How's it going? Be sure to subscribe if you want more random weirdness. I promise you it will get a lot better later whenever I have actual topics to cover. Like I said, just comment on any of the videos. I'll do my best to like keep up. So I'll do my best to like reply to everything, I promise. Like I said, I doubt I'm gonna get much feedback. But then again, I didn't think I'd get more than just 1 view on my video on Facebook, and that got a lot. But that's different than YouTube when there's, the internet is fast. Yeah, so, yeah, you guys do that. Oh, and before I go, advertisement, I'm starting a site with someone of selling random costume stuff. I'm making this feather wing. There it is, sort of. It's kind of bad right now, but I promise you it's going to get better. It's really bad lighting, you can't really tell. But yeah, started on that. It actually costs a lot to do, guys. Like, that's actually pretty big compared to the normal size of wings. Like, usual wings that they sell, the feather ones, are like half that size. So, and that was only like $30 for the one that I got for half the size. And considering supply costs, that's probably actually going to sell for like $50, $60. And I know it sounds like ridiculous. You guys should like leave comments on like what you guys think about that, because that's a lot of time and a lot of hot glue for each feather. Like, you have to use like this much hot glue for every single feather. How many feathers do you think that is on this? Like, there's a lot of feathers on here. Like, Jesus Christ, it takes up so much time. I don't even have 1/4 of it done yet. And I already used up like 6 sticks of glue and an hour and a half, 2 hours about. It is crazy. I just don't know if anyone would like buy it. But yeah, I'm probably going to advertise that stuff a lot because I'm like really nervous when it comes to the internet that stuff isn't going to be very popular or that isn't going to like get sold. So you guys should like just leave comments on what you think on that. I'm asking you to leave a lot of comments. I'm asking a lot of you guys, but yeah. Oh, and let's take a tour to my art wall. Right now it is pure crap because this is all from like 2-3 years and plus, like going back, but I have some cool stuff, sort of. All my best stuff though. Here's a random poem. It's an ode. And then there's some crappy stuff. Some old drawings from like way back when. I used to be in a band. It was called Enter the Phoenix. I spelled Phoenix wrong, but that's how they told me to spell it. And then my beautiful fan. That's where I have people sign, but I always forget to have people sign it. My room is complete and utter trash because it's like pretty much a storeroom. I don't really do anything in it, but like keep my stuff in here. So yeah, there's the tour of my room. I have a lot of like makeup stuff. I get into cosmetic stuff a lot, like hair dyeing and all that, even though I look like complete crap right now. But yeah, so I don't know what else to really say. So yeah. Oh, and I'm obsessed with animals and nature and stuff. So you guys just leave questions, comments, whatever you want, randomness to add to mine, stories. If you guys have stories, like, I'll share them for you. Like, I love stories. I mean, I love to tell stories. I love to hear stories. If I find your story interesting, I'll probably share it with the whole world, honestly. Like, yeah. I mean, it's something to talk about, because I have nothing to talk about, because I have no life, apparently. But yeah, here's my YouTube account. So, hope you guys love me. Yeah. Peace out. Kill a cat.